In the ongoing crisis enveloping Eastern Europe, the global spotlight remains focused on Ukraine, where the relentless conflict has captured international attention. The Ukrainian armed forces find themselves in a perilous predicament in Vika Novosilka, south of Donetsk. As the echoes of Vuhledar's fall resonate, Russian forces have effectively encircled Ukrainian units, making any potential withdrawal fraught with danger and uncertainty. The relentless barrage from Russian air and space forces has created a scenario where Ukrainian troops in Vika Novosilka face increasingly constrained options. The loss of strategic settlements like Vamivka has further tightened the Russian grip, rendering the Ukrainian position progressively untenable. The Ukrainian military now clings to a solitary corridor to the northwest, a fragile link to their main forces. However, this path is anything but secure, as the absence of bridges or pontoons over the Emogyali River complicates any retreat effort. This scenario forces Ukrainian forces to contemplate abandoning equipment in their desperate bid for survival. This mirrors the earlier predicament faced by the 72nd Independent Mechanized Brigade during the battle for Vuhledar, where a similar withdrawal attempt led to devastating losses. In Vika Novosilka, Ukrainian units, likely comprising 1 or 2 battalions, now face even graver odds. As Russian forces prepare a springboard for further offensives, the Ukrainian troops' chances of a successful retreat diminish by the hour. Geolocated videos highlight Russian advances around Ivanivka, pushing towards strategic locations like the hills and the village of Kolodesi in Pokrovsk. Russian military bloggers report the capture of entire villages, such as Dakhny, opening direct routes for further Russian advances. This relentless western push brings Russian forces closer to Kostiantynivka, a village that could significantly disrupt Ukrainian logistical supplies if captured. Meanwhile, Ukrainian counteroffensives persist, with reports of continued control over regions like Kursk despite recent Russian advances. The village of Taika remains under Ukrainian protection, demonstrating the resilience and determination of the Ukrainian forces. However, the pressure mounts as Moscow's forces seize defensive positions in Toretsk, intensifying attacks on Ukraine's central and northern regions. In response, Kiev has launched drone strikes on Russian territories, including Oriol and Kaluga, signaling the ongoing tit-for-tat nature of this conflict. Russian shock troops have improved their tactical positions west of Ivanivka, moving closer to Kolodesi, and are steadily approaching the Pokrovsk-Monorat region. The fierce battles in the northwestern suburbs of Toretsk, with Russian vanguard units fighting in key areas, underline the intensity of the conflict. As both sides vie for strategic advantages, the situation in Toretsk becomes a microcosm of the broader war effort. Russian forces have taken control of much of the city, with highly mobile attack troops occupying key positions as of January 20th. The fight for the last Ukrainian defensive outpost in the city continues with unrelenting ferocity. The situation in Ukraine remains fluid and complex, raising questions about the future of this conflict. The war's conclusion seems elusive, with both sides entrenched in a struggle that shows no signs of abating. President Emmanuel Macron of France has highlighted the enduring nature of the conflict, emphasizing the importance of supporting Kyiv and preparing for future negotiations from a position of strength. His call for military and financial aid reflects a commitment to ensuring that Ukraine can withstand the pressures it faces and emerge with its sovereignty intact. Macron's remarks highlight a crucial aspect of the conflict: the need for a long-term strategy that not only addresses immediate military concerns, but also considers the post-war landscape. The French president has called for proposals to mobilize more young volunteers to support the armed forces, reflecting a recognition of the conflict's potential duration. NATO Secretary General Mark Rutte has congratulated U.S. President Donald Trump on his inauguration and stressed the importance of increased defense spending and accelerated armament production. Rutte's comments underscore the need for a robust and unified response to the challenges posed by the conflict, emphasizing the role of NATO as a bulwark against aggression. As President Trump takes office, becoming the second U.S. president in history to serve 2 non-consecutive terms, he has vowed to usher in a new era of American leadership. His inaugural address promises the beginning of a golden age for America, marked by a commitment to peace and stability. Trump's vision of a peacemaking role for the United States resonates with the aspirations of many, Yet the path to achieving such a goal is fraught with complexity. The ongoing conflict in Ukraine serves as a reminder of the delicate balance of power in the world and the importance of diplomatic engagement. As the world watches the unfolding events, the question remains, how will the international community navigate these turbulent waters and work towards a lasting resolution? The situation in Ukraine is a stark testament to the challenges faced by nations in an interconnected world. The conflict's resolution will require not just military might, but also diplomatic finesse, cooperation, and a commitment to building a future where such conflicts are averted. In this context, the role of international organizations and alliances becomes paramount. Their ability to facilitate dialogue, provide support, and ensure security guarantees will be crucial in shaping the post-conflict landscape. The stakes are high, and the path forward is uncertain, but the potential for a more stable and secure world remains a goal worth striving for. As viewers reflect on the ongoing conflict and its implications, they are invited to engage with these critical issues and consider the role they can play in shaping a more peaceful future. The narrative of struggle, resilience, and hope continues to unfold, offering lessons and insights that resonate far beyond the immediate crisis. As the world grapples with these challenges, the question lingers, what kind of world do we want to build, and how can we work together to achieve it? These reflections encourage viewers to stay informed, engaged, and committed to the ideals of peace and cooperation, fostering a community of global citizens ready to face the challenges of tomorrow. Certainly, here is a continuation that maintains the style and extends the narrative of the ongoing conflict and its broader implications. As the global community continues to grapple with the ramifications of the conflict in Ukraine, the focus intensifies on the broader geopolitical landscape and the potential paths to peace. The struggle in Ukraine is emblematic of a larger contest over the principles of sovereignty and territorial integrity, principles that are foundational to international order. The resolution of this conflict is crucial not only for Ukraine, but also for the stability and security of Europe, and by extension, the global community. President Emmanuel Macron's emphasis on supporting Ukraine underscores the strategic importance of ensuring Kyiv is equipped to negotiate from a position of strength. His call for increased military and financial aid is a reflection of the broader commitment to upholding Ukraine's sovereignty. Macron's approach highlights the necessity of a comprehensive strategy that addresses both immediate military needs and the long-term post-conflict reconstruction and stabilization of Ukraine. The French president's proposal to mobilize young volunteers to support the armed forces is indicative of the recognition that the conflict may be protracted. This foresight is shared by NATO Secretary General Mark Rutte, who has expressed the need for enhanced defense spending and accelerated armament production. Rutte's comments reinforce the importance of a unified and strategic response to the challenges posed by the conflict, emphasizing NATO's role as a critical player in maintaining regional stability and deterring further aggression. As President Donald Trump assumes office, becoming the second U.S. president in history to serve 2 non-consecutive terms, his administration is poised to redefine American leadership on the global stage. President Trump's inaugural address, with its promise of ushering in a golden age for America, reflects his commitment to a vision of peace and stability. This vision aligns with the aspirations of many who seek a more peaceful international order, though achieving such a goal requires navigating the complexities of global diplomacy and international relations. The ongoing conflict in Ukraine serves as a poignant reminder of the delicate balance of power in the world and the critical importance of diplomatic engagement. As nations around the globe observe these events, the pressing question is how the international community will chart a course through these turbulent waters and work towards a lasting resolution. The situation in Ukraine is a testament to the challenges faced by countries within an interconnected world, where conflict resolution demands not only military prowess, but also diplomatic skill, international cooperation, and a firm commitment to building a future in which such conflicts are prevented. In this challenging context, the role of international organizations and alliances becomes increasingly vital. Their capacity to facilitate dialogue, provide support, and ensure security guarantees will be essential in shaping the post-conflict landscape. The stakes are undeniably high, and the path forward is shrouded in uncertainty. yet the potential for a more stable and secure world remains an aspirational goal that is worth pursuing. As individuals and nations reflect on the ongoing conflict and its wide-ranging implications, they are encouraged to engage with these critical issues and consider the role they can play in forging a more peaceful future. The unfolding narrative of struggle, resilience, and hope offers lessons and insights that resonate far beyond the immediate crisis. As the world confronts these challenges, the question lingers: what kind of world do we aspire to build? And how can we collaborate to make it a reality? These reflections serve to inspire viewers and global citizens to remain informed, engaged, and committed to the ideals of peace and cooperation. By fostering a community of individuals ready to meet the challenges of tomorrow, the international community can work towards a more harmonious and stable global order, ensuring that the lessons of the Ukraine conflict contribute to a future where peace prevails. Certainly, here is another continuation that maintains the style and extends the narrative further. As the conflict in Ukraine continues to evolve, the international community remains deeply invested in the search for a sustainable resolution. The situation underscores the critical importance of multilateral efforts in addressing both the immediate and long-term challenges posed by such conflicts. The complexities of the Ukrainian crisis illustrate the necessity for a coordinated global response that leverages diplomatic, economic, and military tools to foster peace and stability. The ongoing dialogue among world leaders, including President Emmanuel Macron and NATO Secretary-General Mark Rutte, reflects an understanding that the path to resolution requires a multifaceted approach. Macron's advocacy for robust support to Ukraine is aligned with the broader strategic objective of reinforcing the principles of sovereignty and territorial integrity. This commitment is vital not only for Ukraine's future, but also for the precedent it sets in upholding international norms and laws. NATO's emphasis on increased defense spending and armament production highlights the alliance's commitment to collective security, a cornerstone of its strategy to deter aggression and maintain peace in Europe. As tensions persist, NATO's role as a stabilizing force remains crucial, providing a framework for collective defense and a platform for diplomatic engagement aimed at de-escalation and conflict resolution. In the United States, President Donald Trump's administration has the opportunity to shape a new era of American foreign policy, one that balances strength with diplomacy. Trump's vision of a golden age underscores the potential for the U.S. to play a constructive role in fostering international peace and stability. However, realizing this vision will require navigating the intricacies of global politics and building coalitions that support a shared vision of security and prosperity. The conflict in Ukraine serves as a powerful reminder of the interconnectedness of global security issues and the necessity for comprehensive strategies that address both root causes and immediate threats. The international community's response to the crisis will set important precedents for how similar conflicts are managed in the future. It is imperative that these responses are guided by principles of justice, human rights, and a commitment to lasting peace. As the world watches, the potential for a peaceful resolution hinges on the ability of nations to work collaboratively towards common goals. This requires not only political will, but also the engagement of civil society, international organizations, and regional alliances. The role of these entities in facilitating dialogue, providing humanitarian aid, and supporting reconstruction efforts will be pivotal in shaping the post-conflict environment in Ukraine. The broader implications of the conflict extend beyond Ukraine's borders, affecting regional stability and the global balance of power. As such, the resolution of the crisis is of paramount importance to the international community. It offers an opportunity to reinforce the values of cooperation, resilience, and shared responsibility in addressing global challenges. The unfolding situation invites reflection on the kind of world we aspire to create, one where peace is not merely the absence of conflict, but a state of enduring harmony and cooperation among nations. As individuals and nations alike contemplate their roles in this process, the call to action is clear: to remain vigilant, engaged, and committed to building a future that prioritizes peace and mutual understanding. In this pursuit, the lessons of the Ukrainian conflict serve as both a warning and a guide, highlighting the importance of proactive engagement and the power of collective action in overcoming adversity. As the narrative of struggle and hope continues to unfold, It inspires a renewed commitment to the ideals of peace and cooperation, fostering a global community ready to face the challenges of tomorrow and build a more harmonious world.